Do. Hey, Nubby Earwiggles. Keeping up the tradition. Whoops, let me move that down. No, that way. There we go. Yes, I'm doing something different today. I know it's crazy. Do I have my mic? Yes, my microphone is on. North, north, north. Let's see. Hey, John Marcus. Nice to see you. I may actually have some songs ready. I picked a few songs in case I'm going to this SynCon thing in Vegas, and they've already warned me that I'll probably have to do some karaoke. There you go, practice for karaoke. Yeah, so I went and made a list of like half dozen songs or more that I thought I would sing okay. Of course, nothing sounds with zero reverb and zero backup song stuff, unless you actually are a good singer, which I am not. Aloha, Lancel. So today I was going to be doing something a little bit different than I normally do. I was going to make an item on stream because wait, how did this get reversed? What is going on here? Oh, I'm upside down. You guys can't even see what I'm talking about. Let me put this up here. There we go. I was looking around and I was like, wait, my mouse and camera thing have been reversed. What has happened? What has happened? Oh my goodness, why is my mouse and camera reversed? It's because I was upside down. Hey, thank you very much, Lancel. So I'm still debating what I'm going to do for streaming time. For those who don't know, my 5-year-old daughter, who is amazing, and a big part of the reason why I work my butt off for this stuff, is in kindergarten now. She had her first day. She did amazing. She said it was the best day of her life. She was awesome. Teacher said she was great. She made several new friends already. And she rode the bus home by herself on her very first day. I dropped her off, but the bus drops them off at 3:20. So I've got to be done here by like 3:15ish. So I've got to, if I do my stream, I've either got to start it early or start it later. So I think I'm going to try to start it later. I know that's not what probably like John Marcus wants to hear. But on the plus side, you guys don't have to hear me sing because John Marcus may not be around as much to give me bits. But yeah, Maxine's doing great. But yeah, I gotta figure out a new time for my stream. The other thing that's being impacted by this, because it's not just me, it's also Travis. You'll see, I think on this stream this Friday, I think they either changed the time or they're gonna be changing the time. Hold on. Just the wife messaging me because she's worried. What if she didn't eat? She did great yesterday and she rode the bus home, but she left her lunchbox on the bus. So we were just like, okay, well, you can just go today. We won't worry about that. You can pick it up on the way home, hopefully, and you can just eat in the cafeteria. But she is a notoriously picky eater. We'll see. Maybe the cafeteria, the amazing cafeteria food will break her of being a picky eater. Let's see. So the thing I was going to do today, I'm sure many of you know Howdy I Star Strider. I'm sure many of you know that there's the SendCon. There is no I in there. I keep putting an I in the middle and doing Syndicon. But there's no I in there. It's SendCon. Syndicon would have been way cooler. But thank you, iStar Strider. But anyways, that's happening, and then DragonCon is happening the next weekend. I'm not going to DragonCon, unfortunately. Also, for those who were going and expecting to see Richard there, unfortunately, he's been like 9 or 10 years in a row, like he never misses it. This year he has to miss it because there's a bunch of stuff going on for his dad being honored at NASA, and they're like setting up, I think, some displays and videos and stuff like that. And unfortunately, Richard isn't going to make DragonCon this year because he's going to be doing stuff for his dad. Obviously, way, way more important on the grand scale of things for Richard to make sure his dad's, legacy is preserved, and a huge, huge honor. So, but anyways, and I need to get a raffle up. Hold on. So I'm making an object today, so I'm going to do something crazy. And the thing I'll give away, I won't be able to give it away until after the release, actually until I get back. Probably Wednesday, or maybe I guess it'll be Thursday of next week when the release goes live. But I'm going to give away one of the things I make today on the stream, a new unique item. We'll probably have other ways to give them away. Let's see, but open giveaway, there we go. So I'm going to be making a couple items. Oh, but SendCon, I keep getting distracted. SendCon is coming up, and I'm making a unique item for them that's supposed to be I think it's public again, light projector that projects the Syndicate circle, star, hand, or triangle hand thing, pyramid hand thing. So I'm going to make one of those guys, and and we just had a Legion of Myth raid for 28 people that I totally missed. Thank you very much, Legion of Myth. Thank you very much, Lancel. Thank you very much, iStar Strider. But anyways, I'm going to make one of these as well because we actually Star and I were punching each other. Actually, we were punching ourselves, I guess. We were both punching ourselves. We weren't punching each other. That makes it sound like we're mad at each other. We were punching ourselves or hand palming on face over and over again because we had like this perfect opportunity to do something special because we have SendCon, like a big part of their guild I know is they've got at least dragons and stuff like that. And we're attending that. We've got DragonCon coming up, which I know at least, sadly, we aren't going to be there this year. But at least a dozen players I know that I've seen are going to be at SendCon because they're all yelling at me to go to SendCon. And then Labor Day. So, and I have to go somewhere, so I'm leaving it on Star and the team. I told them, Star said he would think up something cool, but I'm going to try to think up something cool too. What hotel will it be in? Oh, the SendCon? I think it's in the Rio. I am not staying in the Rio because the rooms are more expensive, and I am a cheap bastard. In fact, so cheap. I was not really aware of this insane budget airline category that had evolved, I guess, where they have like crazy low prices, and then they just charge you for everything. So we're going on Spirit Airlines. This airline stuns me. Both one with its low prices, I think our flight was like $30 to get there. It's a horrible flight. We have a layover to Denver, and then we go to Vegas. But again, to save $100 off of the next one. But no, not Spirit. I've already been telling people that they charge you for oxygen. Oxygen's extra. Yes, I'd be scared. So they're kind of apparently well known, and some people at the company at Port Lariam has flown them before, and they're horrible. Absolutely horrible. But I think we'll get there, hopefully alive. Yes, yeah, that's the. I was joking that they're going to charge you if you do if you don't pay the extra fee, then they just seat you on the wing outside the plane. But I'm seeing, let's see, the thing so far. Carry-on is extra. You have to pay extra for a carry-on. Not checked bags. A carry-on is extra. You're allowed one personal item that's like small. It's like 14 inches by 8 inches by something. So you're allowed a single item. So We are, of course, min-maxing our budget thing, so I did the math on it, reserved everything ahead. So B and I are both going. We're taking one suitcase that we're checking because you can do a checked one. I found a special coupon. We can get a $35 checked bag, so we're basically cramming everything into a single big suitcase. Along with 6 signed boxes to take with us, so we don't have to take any carry-ons, and we just check one bag. So we're doing a shared bag. That's how thrifty we are, in case you're wondering. The other thing I found is I did the check-in this morning, and you can pick your seat. That's why I was trying to get in like 23 hours and 59 minutes until the flight. I logged in to check, and it's like, yay, there's all the seats are open. But if you actually want to pick your seat, it's $18 per person per leg. So you have to pay. For us, it'd be $72 because we have a layover and we've got 2 legs and 2 people. So the other option is to do a random seat. So I just did it assuming they would put us together. Unfortunately, they did. But we have random seats somewhere on the plane. So anyways, super thrifty. Crazy, stupidly thrifty. On the way back, the Spirit airline flight was also $30, but it left at 12:40 in the morning, or in the middle of the night, and wasn't a direct flight, and landed at 7 or something like that. So that seemed like that was too much of a miserable thing to both stay up unless you're going to play through. Yeah, Sean, I'm worried they're going to put me on a scale when I get there and try to charge me for being BMI too high. Let's see. So the thing I'm going to make today is going to be the syndicate thing, but maybe I'll make 2 of them. Once I have one set up, I should be able to make a couple of them. I'm trying to remember. We have something like this. Lantern. Do we have a lantern archetype? Let me find this lantern archetype thing and... Stained glass hand lantern? Is that maybe it? Let's see, what does this thing look like? Oh. Does have a lamp on it, a light on it. But anyways, I'm going to turn this into a 2.5 range. What? Okay, that's not the one I'm thinking of. It's there's a different one in there. Lantern. You guys can help me. I'm sure you've already said 10 times. Dark lamp, is that it? Is that the thing? That doesn't seem to have a light on it. Maybe that. I think that's it. Okay, there we go. Oh, now I kind of need a dark wall to project this on so I can see what it looked like on something else. Hold on a second. Let me do that. So again, this is what I'm going to be doing today. I'll take feedback from you guys on some stuff too and probably do a little Q&A. But I'm going to make a few new objects. That one's kind of cool looking. That one looks like the same thing with just a different metal type to it. So I'll make a different one that's different metal type and then has a projector on it that is interesting. But, whoops, that's the wrong one. That looks like it's upside down. Let's see, that's not a good place. Let me come down. Where's a good place to do this? I think right down here. I'm going to try to go through the process from start to finish of creating it, getting it set up for the data side of things, and then also putting it, like going into game and testing it in game. So that's the object I'm going to be using right there, it looks like. That seems like a pretty good one. So this looks like it has a single texture on it. So a lot of that stuff is built into the texture. Now I can go in, I guess first thing I need to do is, now that I've found this object, I got to come over here and I'm going to dupe it twice because I'm going to make two. I'm going to make one that's for the syndicate, and then I'll make one that is a giveaway type thing. Because I can't give non-syndicate people a syndicate lantern. Or it'd be riots, dogs sleeping with cats. Oh, and I'm behind already. Let me sing a song here. We'll see how dedicated you guys are. Note the prize I'm going to give away is one of the things I'm making today. Let's see, what was a good song to do here? Oh, actually, there's one I'm not on my list, but I'll do... Oops, you guys don't want to see that. Let me do... I've been watching GDC videos nonstop. Let's see. Romeo and Juliet lyrics. Maxine came home yesterday, and so I was trying to remember this song. It's one of my old favorite songs was Dire Straits. And actually, the Indigo Girls did a version of it as well called Romeo and Juliet. Well, her new friend she made at school yesterday was named Juliet. And so I started singing this song to her, which, of course, I only remembered a third of the lyrics or whatever. But she was confused why I was singing a song about her friend. And I had to explain to her that it's a very, like, it's a famous name. There's lots of history behind the name and all that stuff. A love-struck Romeo sings a street-side serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds a street light, steps out of the shade and says something like, "You and me, babe, how about it?" Juliet says, "Hey, it's Romeo. You nearly gave me a heart attack. Yeah, well, he's underneath the window." She's singing, "Hey la, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it?" Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, and you exploded into my heart, and I forget the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. There you go. So now I gotta make this item good enough to make it worth your time to hang through that song with me. Again, my daughter loves my singing. I don't care what you think. Okay, I care a tiny bit, but... So we got the item up there now. It's got a light. Wait, what's going on with that light? Why is that light pointing down? Did I rotate the item without? Oh man, I've already screwed up stuff. Oh, you know what? I think this is an item you can carry. I think that's what's going on here. All right. So I've already broken this one badly. The offsets, and when you're dealing with this stuff, this is one of those things you have to realize that we have to, like, there's some really precise offset things that you have to have right. And there's multiple versions of anything that's handheld like this. There'll be a deco version and a held version that all have different offsets in them. So that reminds me, I need to go find the deco version of this as well so I can set up a deco version. Hey, Dulaine, thank you very much, kind sir. Let's see, any comments there? You prefer the Dire Straits version? Yeah. Well, the Dire Straits version came first. I'm kind of an Indigo Girls fan. Whispers for chat. I sent you private information. Ooh, exciting. Yeah, look, I usually, that's like the worst way to get a hold of me because I always have like 100 chats. Oh, and since that's what that is about, the hotel I'm staying at, again, if you're wondering if we're budget, I am staying at, oh man, I forgot, Excalibur. I refer to it also as White Trash in King Arthur's Court. It is like one of the cheaper hotels on the Strip, but it's a good location and it's not horrible. Yeah. For those who don't know, there's like, I forget what the chain is that owns it, but they have 3 hotels side by side by side, and it's Mandalay Bay. That's the nice one. That's where they have a full nude section of the pool. I can't go there, unfortunately. They have the Luxor, yes, Cypher 1 Black Snows, and then that's in the middle one, and that's also the middle quality. And then on the end, they have Camelot, Excalibur. That is cheap. Yeah, and if you're talking about watching the prostitutes leave in the morning, I think there's equal number in each hotel that will be leaving. It's just how much you want to look at them. Probably a little more attractive down in the Mandalay Bay. Just saying. You do not want to go to Vegas. It's like 109 in Vegas right now. Let's see. So let me get back to this thing that I'm working on here. See if I can get some stuff done on it. Because I'm not leaving the stream until it's working. You live there? Yes, Vegas is awesome to visit. I agree. I haven't been in a while, but I used to go a couple times a year. And I still have my record that I don't know when I started keeping track, but the last 4 visits I paid for my visit through gambling. So we'll see if I do it this time. I need to pay for my visit through gambling for the company's sake. All right, let's see. Let me do one thing here. Add tab. There we go. Now I can look. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want to see. All right, now that I've done that, I can go ahead and delete this thing because I got to redo all that stuff. So I got a dark lamp and a dark lamp. All right, that's where they're starting there. That's one of them. Here's the other one of them. I'm trying to see, why does that light look like it's pointing? Let me just create a wall to put in front of it. Create a plane. Move it up. Rotate it, make sure it's in the right direction. Whoa. There we go. Okay, so now we can at least see. Oh, except you guys can't see the scene that I'm working on. I had 2 scenes going. I forgot. So that's what they look like right now. That's our kind of our starting point. And you can see they have a little projection on them, so they're not just projecting a light, they're actually projecting a light with a pattern on it. And so my goal is to turn that, make that something that we can then use to put one of them, make it project the syndicate thing, symbol, and then the other one to project some type of just generic dragon looking thing. In fact, I'll give you guys an assignment. If someone can find a generic looking dragon, like a free, just black and white dragon cutout that's cool, that is like open source or something, I will gladly throw that in there and use that. Alright, so let's see. We got to do that. And come over here. What does our light cookie look like? That's what it looks like right now. I don't know. I don't know what head, full body. I'm not tied to anything. Again, this is kind of just to celebrate. We've got a couple of dragon-themed things going on with Dragon Con and the other. I can't use the Dragon Con dragon. I don't think they'll let us steal that. But I'm sure there's tons of black and white free dragon stuff out there. Let's see, I'm gonna name, just made 2 new light cookies. I'm naming one Syndicate, and I'll name one Dragon. Alright, so now I gotta go over here and do, let's see, show and explore. And I gotta do this one. Let's see, open with paint.net. So that's what it's starting off looking like. And again, this is the, what they call it, a light cookie. It's basically what gets projected through the it's basically what gets projected through the light, so that's basically determines the brightness of it. So it doesn't use transparency, it actually uses black all around it. So now I'm going to go, God dang it, quit showing my GDC video stuff. Again, I'm looking, because I have to give a couple talks, I'm watching GDC videos, see what people talk about, see if I can get any tips. Let's see, Syndicate, Guild, and Image. Kind of looks like, let's see, so that's 256 by 256, so I've got that on there now. I guess I can resize that to 256. Let's see. So I know that's going to be horrible, but let me just do a quick, whoops, bucket. Pour the paint, pour the paint. Okay, there we go. Bam, done. Let's see what that looks like. Back over to Unity. And Gestra. This is, I am Chris Spears, Tech Director on Shroud of the Avatar, but again, as I always point out, titles on the project mean nothing. Everybody does everything, and everybody in the project is important. And I do probably half my stuff is tech, if that. Today I am doing some content creation because I promised some stuff for it, and it's the type of thing that I could assign it out to somebody else in the team, but that would not be good because everybody else in the team is just as busy as me. So I figured I'd take this opportunity to do a little bit of public work with you guys, and We're getting pretty close already. I think, let me make this back, that thing there. Let me make a, it's got to be just like a black material. Black. No, not black. Great. I just want black. That is completely wrong. I don't even know what that is. Hold on. Just give me a black. No, I don't want the crafting sign. Okay, this is getting silly here. Hold on, I'm just making a black texture. Oh, and I can't. You can private message them to me, though, since I already had to go and figure that out. Find that. And it looks like there's already like 5 different things called black that I just somehow managed to miss. All right. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do the plane. Okay, now I have a black material. Wait a minute, where's my... Annoying. Okay, I'm just going to leave that alone. So anyway, so you can see there's one there already that we already got going on. Let me move this one up a little bit and over a little bit so we can see. So there's one that we already have. And again, this is a projector. This is a light projector. So you'll be able to set this deco on something and have it project on a wall. So you can put like, you know, a pedestal or whatever up and project on the wall of your castle or on whatever you want. And you can see it's actually a light that gets brighter the further away it gets. So let's see. So I wonder if anybody's messaged me a private, sent me a private message for I don't see any whispers there. Let me see if I can find some. I do just hit the universal source of dragon images. Open source, open, free image. Oh, look at that. iStar Strider can actually do image, or can post links because he's a, what did I make you? I made you a VIP at some point in the past. These are good. I think I like that one a little better. Let me see if I can see what that one is. Oh, that's got crap on it. How about that one? That's going to be a Shutterstock something or another. All right, well, I'll just go with this one for now. Let's see. I'll copy that image. Let me go back over here to the folder and hit the Dragon PNG. And no, that's not how I want to open it. Open with paint. Expand, resize, 250. Whoa, that's not square. What? You're square now, dragon. He does look a little odd that way. It makes him look a little bulky, heavy, thick. Somebody just whispered me what it looks like. Let me go check that. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Royalty-free stock photo. Okay, that looks legit. And that's a little more stylized. That's I was looking at Radiance. Looks like Z's got some ideas. Let's see. So that one's also a little stylized and cool, but it's got some extra junk in there I bet I can't take out. That's like their website and stuff. Let me go back and try. Let me try that one. Yeah, expand the canvas. What is that? You're gonna make me cut it? It says cut here. What? Download from. Hold on. Yeah, see, I thought that one was kind of stylized and kind of a little bit interesting. All right, so let me do a cut out of that where it says I'm supposed to cut. And then let me image edit, resize. Where's my image? Resize, canvas size. There we go. 1296. No. Image canvas size. Go in the middle. Right there. Here we go. Okay, so now we got a square one. Now we can resize it down to 256. There, how about that? Not a free image. Dang it. I'm guessing if you're telling me if I read the stuff on the side there, it would say not a free image. Yeah, it's not that much work, honestly. All right, let me see if I can find some free stuff here. Oh, it does? You can download the image from the site. Sign up for free so I can spam you. My password is very strong, it says. All right, let's see. So I can go here and do that. Download. What do I get if I download it? Monthly download. What? 1 week free trial. Oh, you're going to want me to give you a credit card and stuff? I'm going to find something different, even though I really like that image. Devil Cult sent me something in private in Discord. Where did my Discord go? There we go. Hey, Devil Cult sent me something. That one's interesting. I'm trying to figure out if that would come across in a small size. It might. I was kind of looking for just some like kind of semi-traditional, something that looks like ours. Oh, and that means, let's see, our dragons don't have legs. God, Richard. It's a trap from Devil Cult. Alright, well this one looks like it's free and it's the right type of dragon. That's the other thing I gotta look at is I gotta make it match up with dragons in our game. So let's see if I can do this. How about this one? Let's see, and then I'm gonna have to do canvas size. Turn that up to 800 to square it. Good, good, good. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Not. Oh, except that's going to project the light all but the dragon, make it that way. So we want to do image invert. There we go. What do you think? Are you guys backseat driving on me in the chat channel there? Yes, I have GIMP. I use GIMP sometimes. I use Photoshop sometimes. I'm just using this because it's free and easy and comes up quick, and I knew it did what I needed. Man, everybody's a critic. Everybody thinks they know how to do things. All right, let's go back over here and see what this looks like now. Ooh. Come on, Unity. Oh, I've never changed the light cookie. Let me change the light cookie. Bam! Except now that's like super pure intense. And what's that? Oh, that's stuff behind it. I think I'm going to fuzzy up the edges a little bit. Give it a little bit of a blur. Ooh, that's kind of weird looking there. That's not the blur I wanted. Yeah, just give me a soft Gaussian blur. Looks like a duck with web wings. Blame Richard. He's the one that didn't want the dragons with 4 legs and wings. Even though that's the famous dragon, the muscle dragon. You guys know the muscle dragon from the painting. Let's see, UO dragon painting. Where's that thing? UO painting. Ah, oh, not that. Ultima Online painting. There it is. Hold on, let me get it up there. That guy there? See, with Muscle Dragon Boy? Yeah. That's what dragon's supposed to look like, right? Look like a weightlifter who grew scales and wings. Yeah, we had when we had an office, the original for this, the actual one that the Hildebrands painted, was in the office, and that's every time I'd walk by it, I would laugh because this caused Richard and Star both so much frustration that they didn't like super awesome painting. Not that. That's like the one bad part. Yeah, it's like man dragon. It's kind of like some dude got in a suit, put on a dragon suit or whatever. But anyway, so we don't have that dragon. So we got dragons with 2 legs and its arms are the wings, which is, if they evolve, that's probably how they would evolve. So anyway, so we got that there. That seems pretty good. Let's go save that guy off. Oops. Save that guy and then come back over here and refresh. Let's see what it looks like now. That may be a little too much and still a little intense. I can actually change the intensity. The color of the light is really probably what I need to change at this point. Let's see. Yeah, the problem when you get up high intensity like that is if you have bloom enabled. That's what bloom does. Let me turn that down to 1. That cleans it up a little bit. That doesn't, is that, yeah, I guess that is. It's, let me try doing, maybe if I do 512 by 512, I can do high resolution. And then I got to do the, oh, that's already got the colors right. What does it look like if I just change that one part? Of course, I'll come over here and change that part. Apply. Okay, so that gets it a little clearer, but it's still not quite what I want. I do think I want a little bit of a blur to it. I just don't think it needs to be as much as what I showed before. I think it just didn't hold up because of the high resolution. Okay, well, what's that thing over there? Okay, that's something in the background. That's not actually... That's not the light. I guess the other thing, maybe I think the syndicate image I pulled in was 260 or something like that. It was not 512 resolution, because it could use to actually be a little bit higher resolution. Grumpy Cribnever, I actually don't have my notepad open for to view the questions that are being logged, so I'll answer yours directly, which is you kind of already have that with the heraldry stuff, that you can already upload your own images. I would love to get it so you guys could do, have a system similar to that you could use for painting, for making paintings, so you can create your own paintings and basically have that same tool so you can upload your own art. So I'm going to just call this syndicate image fine for now. I'm sure they can get me a higher resolution. I'm sure there's some syndicate person out there watching this that'll get me a higher resolution image. And also kind of need their permission to use this, since I'm sure they have like a copyright or trademark or whatever on this. A heraldry lamp. That was actually one I started looking into today, and I think I can get you a heraldry lamp soon. It basically would use the same system as this. There's some code I have to write, but I didn't see in my quick look into things, I didn't see anything that was going to stop me from doing it, that I would be able to allow you to have heraldry images in there. And in case you want to see what that looks like, let me go grab something here. Again, today's going to be a little different for those who come and watch every day. Oh, let me do a drawing now, and then I'll do another one later. So, again, the drawing for those who got here late is you're going to get one of these dragon things that I'm creating here. And you can't tell what that is because I'm using just a horrible polygon with nothing on it. But it's actually a lamp that you'll be able to place that will project some image onto a wall. That's what you're winning today, so make sure and get in the raffle if you haven't already. Unlike my normal ones, I'll keep your names on record, but you won't be able to get one until after the next release, after 6 to 9 goes live. So I have time to get this in here. So I will do a couple of drawings on this guy. Now you're raffling up. And I'm probably going to come up with some other way to get these for you. I threw out on our team channel the idea if I could make something like this, and then we could just say anytime you buy $100 crown or $10,750 crown or crown package, you know what it is, that you get like one of these lamps free. To celebrate, again, for those who don't know, this is kind of to celebrate the Syndicate, SyndCon, that I'm going to, so I'm a little excited about it. And even though it's just a single guild event, it's a pretty big guild. And then also to celebrate, probably the bigger thing is DragonCon is next weekend, which again, for those who got here late, Richard has been like 9 or 10 years in a row. He's going to miss this year, unfortunately, because of NASA is doing some big display thing presentation for his dad, who passed away earlier this year. So NASA couldn't reschedule, and I don't think Richard even asked him to reschedule, something like that. But so anyway, so he's going to be at that, obviously way more important to Richard, even though he loves DragonCon, and we'll all miss him at DragonCon. So no Richard at DragonCon this year is the short version. The current lamp can't be switched on or off when it is placed as a deco. Will this one, or will it always be on when a deco? I had no idea. I don't know why that would not be switch on or offable. I noticed there was an on version and an off version. I have no idea why that is. Oh yeah, I need to do the drawing. Let me do the drawing. This will be for the first one. And also for the raffle today, since I'm going to give away the same thing like 3 times in a row or something. You don't need to re-enter if you've already entered. I'm not going to reset it. I'm just going to pick another winner every 20 minutes or whatever. So here we go. Here's winner number 1. Bam. RPG rules. Congratulations, sir. You, sir, are a winner. Who are you in game, good sir? Okay, well, you got some time to tell me who you are. Okay, so I think this guy is also this dragon. I think I'm gonna, again, it's a pure white color there. Do I color? I think I'll color him on the spotlight itself. So I think I'll do a little bit of tone it down a little bit. I could also do some coloring so it projects with color. I see you there, Leslie. Who I don't see is RPG rules. It's the dragon signal. Yes, it will be the dragon signal. So it can be something like that. And again, this is just an actual light. Whoops. Need to move the object, not the light. So the further away it gets, the dimmer it will get. Same thing with this one. And also you can place it, you'll be able to, obviously you'll be able to place it and rotate it, so you know it can stretch one way or the other. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, just playing with a few settings here. Hello, famines. Hello, hello. Just a reminder, I will be out starting tomorrow morning pretty early and out through Tuesday. I am taking an iPad with me. I'm not taking a laptop. I've loaned the laptop out to another team member. And I don't have a laptop that's good enough to do me much good, so I just use my iPad. But I'll be back on Tuesday. But then Tuesday we have the team meeting, so I won't be streaming Monday or Tuesday of next week, and I will miss the Friday stream this week. I think this week it's going to be Travis showing off his new dungeon, which I owe him a couple new critters for. They could flicker a little bit. That's a pretty easy one to... Let's see, is flicker in there? Oh yeah, and this isn't actually going to show until I do this. Oh, and Undone just linked me something. There's apparently, when you do a Google image search, you can search for things labeled for reuse with modification. So I'll go do that. Thank you, Undone. Quit watching my stream and get back to work. Alright, so there we go. So it has a flicker on it now. Whoops. How about a lantern flicker? Anyways, there's some options in there. I think if I have it set to have the initial brightness lower, then that it'll look a little weird, less weird when it does the stuff there. But let me see, flicker intensity. So I can actually do that where it gives more of a pulse. Look, I got a hand on me. All right, I think we're getting pretty close here. Do 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 do. And again, these will just be light decos. So I'm going to assume these guys, I'll probably end up changing the images on these. We're going to go with like kind of that's something like that. I think you get it. You just have to imagine these things would be placed up on a some type of elevated pedestal or something like that. probably further back. Oh, and you guys can't see what I'm actually seeing. There I am. All right, so there they are in game. I just need to hook up the deco data for them and get them in there, and we can have those guys live in the next release, not the next patch. Ooh, can you make a mannequin hold them? So I'll turn these into, they'll be handheld objects, just like the base object for that thing. So yeah, so you could give it to a mannequin, I guess, and have the mannequin have it. That might actually be cool. I don't know if there's any mannequins that have like angles, like with the thing pointing up, like with their hand pointing up, so they'd be pointing it up, because then you could have it like on the ground, have a mannequin out there holding the projector. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty sweet. Works with the guard pose, yeah, so. All right, I think that's a pretty good start. I'm gonna do a little more modification here. Let's see, I'm trying to keep today, again, short, because I still have to finish my laundry and then go pack. And get ready for this trip, and I need to do some more PowerPoint slide stuff, so. I'll probably keep this one pretty short and sweet, but you guys can now see. Actually, you can see the light on me when I go up and down. Whee! All right, I think that'll be pretty cool. So the thing you guys are going to be winning is this one when it goes live. Whee! And again, maybe once I wrap this up, I'll come up with some other thing, like maybe, again, I suggested on our chat channel to do, just include one of these dragon things here, and like maybe I'll put like a, what year is it in game? Oh, I'm not actually on the live server, so I don't have one. It's year 573. Anyway, so that's roughly what you're getting there, and that's what the raffle winners are going to get. I'm trying to think. There were some other cool things here. Well, I guess one thing I can show you. Oh, I can't show you on here because I'm not on the live one. But yeah, some more of the stuff has come in. I've just been looking at it, playing on QA. QA should be going live. I don't think we actually pushed it live yet. Bobby may jump on channel and correct me. I'm checking our publishing stuff to see if we actually published it yet. Functional test, game torrents, nope. We deployed the server. We transferred the patch to external, but we did not actually publish the torrents for you guys. So I will ping people on that. I'm not sure what the holdup is on that. But anyway, so we should be publishing a QA build here shortly. It'll have some of the stuff in it that's coming in this next release. Not all of it. Yeah, it's already been uploaded to our patch servers and seeded out to torrents. For those who don't know, we use torrent system to, whoops, looks like I'm not seeding it right now. Hold on a second. Better get seeding it. In competitions, be the top seeder on my Google Fiber connection. But anyway, so QA should be going live soon. There's a lot of stuff. There's some people on the team who are like, don't know if we want it published because there's a couple things in kind of a half-finished, half-baked state. But I think we'll probably still publish it here shortly anyways, just so we can get something out there. You guys know the first one's always horrible, so I think Beezus has some cool stuff in there. I've got most of the stuff I did this release. I didn't get a ton of stuff that was super facing to you guys done because I've been doing a lot of back-end work trying to get performance up. And I didn't actually enable the checkbox. So, but you guys can still do the /batchit command if you want to try stuff out. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now is I'm trying to make sure that if I turn that on for every map, that it doesn't create a long lock that will get you booted off the network. I've had a few people report that when they do batch it kicks them off the network. So I'm trying to do some more tests on that and see if I need to just go and do it, on some levels. Again, the batch it thing reduces CPU load for the rendering side of things, which is our biggest bottleneck. So trying to improve that. All right, it's downloading. Woo! Downloading 112 megabytes a second. Thank you, Cedars. But anyways, let me do a couple drawings, then I'm going to get off because I do need to pack. I'm going to try. I'll see how I'm doing, but I'm going to try to jump on the Friday stream remotely on my iPad in Vegas. How do you think that'll work? But if I can, I'll do that, so you'll get to see me broadcasting from Vegas with the ding, 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 ding going on in the background. Let me pick another winner here. We never heard from RPG Rules. Radiant Ranger, you are winner number 2. Hey, RPG Rules, you won the first round. You didn't tell me a name. Tell me a name, buddy. Who are you in game? Radiant Ranger has informed me he is Infernal. Infernal. Kiyosa kind of got it. All right, I'm going to pick one more here. Final winner for the day. And again, this is going to get a free one of these lanterns. That'll be a deco and also something you can carry around to annoy your friends with. That will project a dragon. I'm not guaranteeing what you're seeing right there is exactly what it's going to end up being. Because I need to go double check this image, and I'm sure the Syndicate will probably get me a higher res image. And also, I think because I'm doing it for this one's just going to be for the Syndicate people for Syndicon. I'll probably have this one, they'll probably want to put 2019 or something like that on it. I'll let them provide me with an image if they want. If not, I'll use this and put 2019. Like maybe 2019 or something like that. Or we can convert it to what year it is in game. And then when you mouse over it, we can just leave it alone. And then when you mouse over the thing, it'll show you the date that it happened. I'm going to draw one more here for the last one. You guys ready? Pick winner. Vahiarun. Are you Vahiarun? Didn't see that coming, did you? Whoa. All right. Amarth Shadow String. You can no longer say that, Vahiran. You now have won something. Again, guys, I'm past the hour point here, and I've got a lot of work to do before I go. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day and get off here. Again, I will wrap up the data side of these things here, and you guys will get to use those in-game, and I'll have them testing in-game. I'll probably put them in my house. Will be the first place you'll see them is my house in-game, so I can test them out in there. I may need to make these a little bit brighter or longer projection distance. But that's kind of what I'm doing. And that's the other thing, in case you missed it, was I've already looked into doing this for the heraldry. So you can have a heraldry projector, something like this. I'll probably want to get art that is not the exact same piece of art again. And like for these, I will probably go and put some different materials on them to change the look a little bit before I put them live. But yeah, so I'm going to look to get a heraldry projector that's something like this. That'll be a nice heraldry projector. And not sure I'll get that for R69, but again, it feels pretty safe. And it's something we've done a bunch, so I think it should be easy to swap out. I do like the idea of letting you guys put your art in game, kind of like how we do the heraldry stuff, but give you different canvases that you can put stuff on. And maybe that is just we do give you some, we use the heraldry system to let the heraldry be on stuff other than just, a cloak or whatever. Have a painting you can craft so you can place heraldry on your painting. And then you guys can put your own art in there. But yeah, mix up what heraldry is on so it's not just on banners and cloaks and the front of your armor and your shield. We already have it on barrels and chests and other stuff like that. Seems like it'd be great to put it on some art stuff so you can put up your heraldry on art and other things. Again, guys. Ooh, custom pot load screen. Ooh, that's a nice idea. And that's another one. If you are a pot owner and you want to have some type of custom load message, let me know. Think up your custom load message and let me know. I'm not committing to do any more work before I get back from my trip. But that's one that is, again, super safe. It's just changing a string. I'll gladly do a pot custom load message for you guys. I'm not sure what the rules are for it. You kind of see, it's one of those things we've had the tech for forever, and I think there's only like a couple maps in game that actually use it. Like when I built the Rise, I put a custom message in for it. Loading to your doom. It's that type thing. So it's not going to be like your whole scene thing, but it'll be some really short thing. So let's see. You sent an email to see about that? Let's see. Where's that loading? Yep, there's the load message. There's nothing there. Yeah, and it's just no load message. There's load message. There's HUD message. We can change all those things. And we don't let you guys change any of them. You can, I'll tell you what, Z and Grumpy, if you want to tell me yours now, I'll put it in there. Again, I don't think it can be that long, so don't think you're giving me like some poem or some junk like that. And Grumpy, what's your pot name? Grumpyville? Crab? Never. Gateway to Legend. All right, Lancel, you too. You're the last one, though. Let's see. What is Lancel? I'm trying to remember the name of your town, Lancel. Lancer Main Stronghold. There it is. Hey, Z, you can just tell me here on the channel. You're trying to find a way to monetize? Well, if I'm doing it on the stream, a lot of you guys already monetize on the stream. You can throw me some bits if you want to monetize on it, but... And also, totally not guaranteeing we'll do this. This is one of those things I'll hand off to somebody if it starts getting popular, but... Should have been one of those things that we let you guys customize when you bought your town, and we just didn't. Aloha. Welcome to Lancer Main, home away from home. Perfect. Loading message. Done. I got you. Just waiting on Z. We need more shroud tees and hats. I agree. It's been a long time since we had one. I wonder if the Syndicate guys are going to have a t-shirt or hat or something. How long can it be? I'm honestly not sure. I would keep it to like 100 characters or less or something like that. RPG rules, two-handed patterns, please. That's a Beezus thing. Beezus, and he actually did some work on like enchanting stuff. And also I looked, all the artifacts I have in there are all set to, they're marked for Masterwork Enchant. If you guys can't Masterwork Enchant them, then something is up. They're supposed to be Masterwork Enchantable, so I'll have to go look at that. See why you can't. Let's see. Rinzai. Whoops. Rinzai. Got it. Silverdale. Got it. All right. Well, I'm going to get those guys in. Those will be in for the very first build. We can start doing some others. Starts to be a problem with no enchant and masterwork, Chris, when they are taken to the rare and legendary. Really? That is surprising. That may just be... Ooh. So you can enchant the lower ones, but not the once you craft them into something. Okay, so that's more information. Thank you very much, Fizzle. I will get on that. That actually kind of tells me that it's the problem that it's crafted base, but I don't see why that would happen. But it's basically getting set to the locked state when you do it. But I will look into that because again, that's one that I think I've gone and I've created things and enchanted them. So good information. Let's see. So I got those guys in there for the updated connecting messages. So you guys are good. And let's see here. I'll see if I can. This may not have populated already. I may have to reload. Hey, look at that message at the bottom there. So that's one. I'll let you change yours if you want to. Now that you've seen how it works, but it does look like it can handle a fairly long message. And then the other one is, I think, you can change the name. You can actually give it a different name. But anyways. I am now going to get off for real. I've already drawn my 3 names for the 3 winners. Again, you won't be getting your prizes this time until after I get back and the next build goes live. So I'll make sure and get those guys in so I can have them in at least for the first weekend, if not the very first build. I'm going to go raid somebody now, and I'm going to get to packing, and then I got to go pick up a Maxine at the bus stop in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, less than that. So again, guys, today was a little bit different stream. Thought I'd mix it up a little bit. Thank you all for watching, and let us go find somebody. Do. Dun 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 dun. Chris B. Carr and Fizzle and Light Tiger 8. I'm pretty sure I've rated all of these people before. So let me just do a random. Roll 3. There we go. D3 was a roll of a 1. That is Light Tiger 8. All right. We will be rating Light Tiger 8. Misspelled it. Lie Tiger. Light Tiger. There we go. Guys, again, thank you so much. Remember, I will not be here this Friday, so you will have to tolerate Travis and Star being clumsy and fumbling around trying to figure out how to get each other on the stream and do all the stuff that I do when I'm here. And I will be at SindCon. Again, let's see. I'm going to try to stream from there, but I have no idea what connections are like or any of the other stuff. But I will see you guys when I get back on Tuesday. Probably Wednesday is when I'll do my first stream next week. And don't forget, next Thursday is release. Lots of stuff to go in and super exciting. And again, guys, let's go raid Light Tiger 8 and see ya in Vegas or see ya in the stream.